I'm Aaron Hallett. I write original Christian rock. And yesterday, I was kind of pissed off. Because I got a bunch of stuff. I had ordered a Boss pedal. It got lost. Funny enough, late last night, I got an email that it started moving again, so they apparently found it. So it was just stuck, lost somewhere in a carrier facility in Texas for several days, and suddenly they found it. So I don't know what happened, but that moved, and it still has to get here, so that's up in the air. The other thing is, I was angry because I bought a Thaw amp from Home Audio, and I paid. They took my money, and then promptly I got blocked from the website because I entered the password wrong one time. That's still a little annoying because, like, you gotta give people a little leeway because, like, I'm the kind of person where I am supposed to hit 5 and my finger will go bonk on the 4. You know, I actually thought it said phone number, so I typed my phone number in rather than the password on my phone. Regardless, I got an email from customer support. That's encouraging because usually that takes way longer. And they supposedly sent me a download. I just tried it. So moment of truth here. Gonna go into my audio units and see if this loads. So I'm gonna go monitor stereo. And I'm good, I think. It loaded. That's a plus. So I have yet to do anything with this as far as getting it sorted out, like how I want it to sound. It's going through my guitar bus. You know what? I'm gonna, just for the moment, turn that off because I want to see if this will just sound. I usually like to cut the guitar around 5K. Let's see. Cut this. Here's what I was really wanting to see. How far can I go down? Apparently 2 octaves. Just gonna go a full octave down. Is this the tuner? Oh, cool. 2, 3. So I'm down to C sharp. Is this the latency button? Alright, this video is apparently me just playing around with this thing. Yeah, this isn't bad. Okay. And I'm talking about the pitch thing specifically. The amp sounds great, but I was wanting to use this as a drop tune. I've also got the Boss pedal coming, so I can kind of do both things. So far, so good. Pretty much every plugin, it's coming out of the output a little too hot. I must expect that at this point. I wonder if chop a little low end, boost mids. A little low end off and adding mids makes it nasty. Yeah, okay, so my thought is there a way, like I do in Bias, to hang this left and right with a little bit of a time delay on one side? I don't know. It's no big deal if I gotta pan it a little bit. Alright, let me see here. Outputs go down minus something or other. Let me put on my Bias sound and just play these together. So when I'm doing any kind of recording, I want to make sure that the output isn't going too loud because, like, everything sums together and it's just awful on your, like, mix bus when it gets there if everything's too loud. It looks like it's getting good. Not the company. It does the drum stuff. Actually, the Nolly bass too, but I don't have that. I use the Shredge 3 one. As far as I can tell, at the moment, it appears to be functioning. I don't know. It sounds pretty good right now. I am thinking that I just got these new toys. I'm at 8 songs on the current album I've been working on, and I'm just going to put it out because I just want to try the new toys. I cannot contain myself. Alright, I got it. That was a pain in my ass. I kept screwing up that stupid easy arpeggio. It's like I can play super complicated things, but if I gotta go do accurately for a long time, I'll just mess it up. It's ridiculous. far as I can tell, this sounds pretty good. Let me go to... I typically go through and do a bunch of overdubs. I might just do that. Okay, so I make this purple because just I keep doing that for the sake of consistency, but I make the chorus purple. I thought so. I am going to do this the super lazy way, so I'm going to copy or cut, copy, undo the cut, and then paste. I'll tell you this, the noise gate is fantastic on this amp. Kind of harmonizing it, I just hit it wrong. I'm going to turn this down, by the way, so D to B. I think I'm just going to keep using bias, but integrate this amp into it, because it seems to mostly just do distortion, so I kind of have to keep using bias if I want any kind of clean or lightly driven sound. All right, so I think this sounds pretty damn good right now. So I'm gonna cut the tape saturation out of my chain here on my bus, 'cause I just don't think I need it with these tones. So I've got an EQ that's just cutting extreme highs and lows off. It's kind of already doing that in the amp plugins anyway. And then this compressor, which is just gonna make sure it doesn't clip past a certain point. Well, not clip, but go past a certain point. But it's not really doing anything. It's not really moving. I bet it does, though, when I hit the guitar solo. That's where I'm worried about, because this is a little louder. All right, I just grabbed my bass. I should have put my hood up. Okay, it's not too bad. All right, that sounds pretty freaking good. I think I might actually have a little headroom left to boost these to, I'm going to try like, doesn't want to do an even number. Yeah, I'm just watching the output, because if it gets too loud, I gotta turn these down again. But if I can get away with a little more, I will, just to make this sound a little crunchier. I try to shoot for, like, my bass guitar right now says -11, drums are -9.3. I can actually probably come down a smidge, but I don't mind it if the drums are a little hot. Guitar is -12. Let me see when it hits the pre-chorus chorus, though, because that's going to jump up with those overdubs. Yeah. I keep them around that level, somewhere between, it's not a hard set rule, but -9 to -14, give or take. When that all filters into the final, like, you know, stereo output track, if you got those up much higher than that, you're usually going to be, like, way too loud, and you're going to, like, try and turn it down to the compressor limiter or something like that, but you're already clipping, and it just sounds like no good. Just put my bass back. Yeah, though, the clipping thing, that's why, like, it annoys me when I get a plugin, their output gain and their just default setting. Like, I look at the track and it's like +5. And I'm like, seriously, dude? Even if it's like right at 0, that's still too loud. If you don't have any knowledge of that and understand you're kind of like trickling everything down, it's just, yeah, you got like a bunch of, think of it like a bunch of buckets pouring into one at the bottom. If the buckets at the top are all bigger than the one at the bottom, you're going to be overflowing. So, you know. Right now, my master bus is hitting at -3.5 without anything on it, so it's got plenty of headroom. The pre-chorus, I'm just gonna add. Let me try. Yeah, like that. I'm only going to do the one. I'm not going to layer it like I do sometimes. Okay, so what'd I do last? Drums? Yeah. It's been a little bit because my camera battery was getting low, so I just decided to take a break and throw it on the charger. I was messing around with the drum sounds because while they sounded awesome on just the loop, there's not much going on the loop. So once I had a couple ghost notes and stuff, I was like, all right, it's a bit too punchy. I found another kit that I like. The problem was there was like a bajillion kits that I liked, but I just settled on this one because the snare sounds good when I play lower volume. It's punchy, but it's got a lot of like ambience without being too much. It's not getting lost in the mix. So yeah, here we are. I started putting some random lyrics down. I wanted to mess with Humanoid, which is my vocal plugin, a little bit, but it's kind of not doing what I wanted it to do, so I was like, all right, screw that. Stupid auto... I call it auto incorrect because I put "that comes with doubt" as the last line, changed it to cones. So that cones with doubt. Like apparently ice cream cones that are doubtful. I don't know. And I spelled the word correctly in the first place, so I don't know why it changes it to some random other thing. All right, that works for the pre-chorus, but I don't have any lyrics for it. I gotta come up with a chorus. I'm going to mute this and see here. Alright, well, I made it through that. Should be good. It's going to be louder now when I play back because input monitoring ducks it down. I'm going to get rid of these practice takes that were absolutely abysmally bad, and yeah. I don't know how much this is going to affect how I actually sound talking right now, but okay. I'm going to like the low cut. I've got this like big vocal chain that I don't know if I need all of the components per se. I just kind of like had them on. So far I've done is make the EQ a little less severe. I also don't hate this. So little sorry for leading the way I'm wrong in this moment. This is going to be a whole lot of nothing except I just cut a little bit of EQ severity. All right. I cannot for the life of me figure out how to get this stupid MIDI thing to work. The hell of it. I just want to try and put like extra pitches on like the harmony, but I just cannot figure out. Like I see tutorials and I'm like, oh, hit settings, and then in settings hit MIDI enable, and I'm like, there's no such freaking thing. And I'm sure it's because Logic is different than the thing all the tutorials are on, which is every other thing. So I'm like, you know what, screw it. I don't care. I'll just pick a third, and yeah, good enough. Because you can just do a bunch of others. So I got scale, note, MIDI, lock. So if I did MIDI, I could in theory just play on here and make the pitches and do multiple, but it's just, it ain't happening. I never really show this, but I'll just do it. So I like to just put this on latch. Then what I'm going to do is just kind of go to the beginning, get the percentage already where I want it, keys in the right spot. Alright, so since it's on latch, I'm going to hit play and just affect the things as I get to each part. Alright, so if I want to do any other parameters, The reason I'm doing this is it's a lot quicker than me trying to line up overdubs and stuff with freaking improvised vocals. Just automating a few controls is not quite as bad. I'm gonna turn it off latch right now because I just want to see. Put this on loop. I want to solo this out and see if this percentage will make this sound better or worse. Sounds like poop. So I'm doing this anyway. The next thing I always put in line is a Logic plugin called Clip Distortion. 15% is like just my default setting, and sometimes I'll just turn it up for the chorus. Same process. Then I'm gonna go with Remix, also just a built-in Logic plugin. It's a fairly new one. I primarily just use the filter. All right, that's it, I think. Oh, compressor. That's just squashing the crap out of it, so it's all the same volume. This video is probably going to be way longer than normal. I mean, unless I cut a bunch of crap out. We'll see. I put these down at the bottom of the description box if you want to know what the heck I'm even saying. If this would paste, that'd be great. There we go. So they'll be down there. In the middle of my description box is a big paragraph of places I'm available online. So it's just iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, and so on. And if you use any services in that list, you can just go to the service you use, type my name in the search bar, and you should find me. I always say at the top, I've got a link there, and I say it's Christian rock in the beginning. I don't really go on about it, but that link is just really good Bible teaching. All I'm just doing is saying, hey, check this out, because it's a good resource. There's a lot of really bad stuff out there, and pretty much nobody knows what the heck they're talking about anymore. So this is the exception to that. It's really good objective teaching. What does it actually say? What were the writers intending? Grammar translation from the original languages, bird's eye view of everything, text and context, you name it. Just teaching, no other stuff. That's why it's there. I started early and ended late. Holy crap. This was a process, but I was like, I just want to like change stuff, make new sounds, and you know, got new plugins. Got them yesterday. I was a little pissed off because I couldn't download one. The other one's like currently on its way. As far as yesterday, it was lost in shipping. I guess they found it. It's moving again. So who the heck knows? But I will see you tomorrow because I come out here every day. And yeah, thanks for watching. New plugins are fun. These have so many freaking options, it's hard to decide what I want to do. But yeah, good stuff. All right, thanks for watching. Bye. Here comes the song.